was outrageously good. Ball. You mentioned Denver very good in the first quarter. Whistle and a holding foul. I feel that it is appropriate as Bruce Brown a lot. Here is Coffee. It goes off his fingers. Results in easier opportunities. He sheds his defender on the flyby.
It's kind of like Klay Thompson. I mean, it's not on
5-2. Murray inside. Matter of comfort level and strength. For
able to facilitate that. And you talked about
a game-winning three. Nice footwork.
The offensive effort.
Back to him. Flings the three. It comes up around the rim. Man down the lane. 3 of his threes. That Clippers are down by 5.
And I don't think he will always be able to beat off
the window. Under Barrow, Zoo with to Jackson, his first real touch here. Defender Morris surrounded by defenders.
Hesitated, spin back to the baseline.
Percent from the 3-point line. There's double team. It's leaving Jokic open. You got a squad, and that's exactly where he for the Nuggets a couple of years ago. And edge up on a daily basis. There was one that carried over that hasn't taken a ton of threes this year.
Also, too, you think about a beautiful move, wide open looks.
6, but he's a big reason why the Nuggets are. Jokic isn't taking the 4 that he do. Man, swooping in. Let's
Blake had to get inside. And speaking of which,
maybe hit the Murray misses. Gordon
couldn't quite keep the handle.
They'll poke wide open. That's a recipe for
like we saw against Golden State.
On the other side, no rebound repeatedly.
Defensively, you have
points in those games coming off the bench. Like John Wall, who has just checked in. Norman Purge rises for the triple. This one hits a rare blunder from Nikola Jokic. Michael Porter Jr. It's a huge reason why customer. That is for sure. Wall for
and to be able to receive that pass and do it in spurts. So
his scoring is down, but don't on and off. Jokic
happens. So when you see number
over again, Lane elevates the whistle. 9-1. On the Ears.com/kids.
Play myself to Jayhawk. These were getting downhill into the
being able to finish. Showing for the loose ball, and the Clippers get it tonight.
Tis the season.
This ball game, he said he just works too hard. We trail heading into the second quarter. Dismissed by Batum, and the Clippers have rises ahead of the horn.
Hey, I'm sorry.
It's a Clippers get this quarter, but in the second quarter, both at the second quarter may dictate weighted down from the champion. But he does to a team's nights. I get Zazar on most amazing. Klay Thompson is finding the.
You shoot 51 3-pointers. It was so.
Kerr took over. By the way, that's just the 6th name. It'll stay with Janchar. Feeling good. Lets it. Nuggets out in front. They're using
Norman inside.
Lucky on the deflection. Recovers and makes. Denver Nuggets.
He doesn't make mistakes too.
For the loose ball, they lob it back to now.
Which gave them the numbers, meaning
the mismatch tries to pass over to games that they've done that most in the NBA. With a foul, they might look this over to see free throw line this year. It's the first one. Young. And last year he was 2-point lead. Wall into the paint.
Threw it up, anticipating that.
As the lead go right back to. And back the other way, lobs it up. Scored the Clippers 14-7. Now sends it over to Reggie Jackson late in the
game.
To your point, 6
defense like that.
Flip the corner to Ish Smith, and he flicks him too. Little floater, and the rebound is Corral. Modern day NBA. Jokic forcing the issue. Quarter stutter step move by Jackson. The line to the lane to the rim and in. Jokic ladles it.
Once you help Jokic
up his dribble, finds man down the lane.
Easy dunk down the lane.
A fling for Zoo. An awkward shot for many. Zoo stripped on the way up. A whistle and a foul. Zoo did a great job of boxing up.
They still use pencils? You know, they still got a lot of old stuff at
short. Jokic, he's just so Clippers by 4 in the second quarter. That's the only reason why you would have to clean a race room.
I can.
It's Jokic inside. Count
miss that gives the angle to Jokic.
Coffee. Reverse layup. Concords, which are many.
I played in them. I played because of the materials of the.
I think it's. I asked him, have you played in order? 1s, 3s, 4s, 11. I had to sell a kidney for them. I hope I will let the ball roll to half court. Clippers have the ball. 2 minutes to play in this.
Brought his man right mid.
Morris rises in the mid-range field, but 9 turnovers perhaps heading into the locker room here. Morris maybe got away with a walk. Jokic, the flush.
In the corner. That easy pass.
In that win over Oklahoma City. Off the bench in 12 minutes. Nikola Jokic with a game-high 3-26 here in this quarter. To intermission, the question. Got it up but not in. So the Clippers hold.
Thank you, Brian. Yes. Co fixed that
Just keep turnovers, Jim. You mentioned a little bit
One with the ball, expecting the guy's going to make a move.
and the shoot elevates over the top of the
Coffee able to go.
now. I believe wearing Giannis is after wearing
Bro, that's just not happening.
one in the first half. Talking about coffees, I think for Christmas, secret in the field. Coffee in the corner, a catch. The lead. They have the basketball. The Nuggets 68-59. Draws the ire of Jokic. Misses whistle. Loose ball foul. Line jumper is long and Bruce ill. Michael Porter Jr. Gorkic ball fake and walled off. Sends it back in the loose ball for rebound number foul against the Clippers, and that'll be the turnover.
Stop it.
They're not just a purist. They've got to find a way to slow down the Denver and Paul George. Not believe two stars, in particular with Kawhi. Pump fake leans into Murray. And here, this one.
Well, it goes back to your line. We have yet
Just a game out of first place in the Western Bulls. Double teamed by his good
day.
whistle and a foul, I believe, long.
Nope.
Clippers 62%. Look at that. Let's see if they can keep it up. They got 18 minutes. Got a three. It spins off the iron. Gonna have to come back from this one. Step on Murray. Gets off the wing.
Able to get to a spot and ultimately finish.
Gordon mid-range.
Second or third.
Just kind of hand seven. It doesn't seem that impressive. Toom a straightaway three.
And that's what they have to.
Powell is alone in the corner for the three. Turnovers. 18 Nugget again faking the three. But loses the ball. It's knocked out about 81-68. This ball foul against Batum was, I kid. I was and not miss a beat. And the league will be
Lose the weight, you know, in the ball.
talking with some of the Clipper coaches over the year. That is no longer a thing. While he does foul, go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Is what you hear.
Hashtag NBA cares. So they're more, is what you're saying. Another clean look at a three. It's got it. Reed recovers and knocks
Touch the ground. No, not a deflection.
comebacks in the NBA this year in the 4 seconds of this third quarter. To Ware down the lane, a whistle. 4 of his 65 made shots. Action requesting a screen from Covington. Heard the horn. It doesn't. Catch and shoot triple try. Straight down to the middle of the lane. Contested mid-range shot hits. Will accelerate. Draws the contest.
How to get back and ultimately.
Hits are massive when Jokic is biggest discrepancy only to Steph's possession last time down. Wall down the lane off the window.
He was able to win that battle with Ishmael.
Char inside working against Wall. Covington strong drive. Hammered by.
Got to take advantage of the line
Today. Behind, what a play off the leg.
blocking from behind.
Wall from the wing to the lane.
Screen, he didn't move.
Recovers after a tough pass.
And a steal on that possession. You missed.
Side right. That is set. Open Morris for the catch and shoot three. When Jokic is on the floor. Conchar makes the Morris inside the zoo, but it's deflected up. Murray mid-range knocks it.
And they make you pay for that.
To the races, he's going to add to the ledger. Back the other way, coasting in for this.
Where you're at in the West. But it gives
Reed hangs inside.
defender. And yet still.
Cavaliers got off to a great talent.
Yep. And a lot of uncertainty in between.
Time is now. Gordon gets easy and zone. Only 6 turnovers for Denver.
Oh, you mean? Oh, so they were.
Like
I did. You know, I see some of the, the memorabilia. You know, and the beauty of it is, it's like, did you catch my pretzel?
again, as I've said before, just Endlery down the lane. No rebound tapped up, but it runs. 9 steps off the window. Once again, 28 against the Clippers.
A high rate against the opportunity.
51 minutes. I'm looking more at
Playing adversity and get them.
I have so much faith in the Clipper roster. I wish had work to do. Thankfully, we're still in no.
Oh, you know, a lot of teams need players.
Ball movement really about getting off the rust.
A longer length of time to
Dark tunnel, or they're in it now, but it's not due to a knee injury. Due to
your first those kind of. What is the difference going?
First day of practice usually, but again, there's going to be a ton of rust. They do say they got it off. It's in the corner to Coffee for 3. Greatest sneakers of all time. So he does get a bit of a pass. Although I find it interesting that surprised that I am not surprised that he so a ton of games, especially with the
Bones may not be a household name and do some different things.
not in the rotation. The Clippers are going to fall to 11. And Ty Lue as the Clippers.
11 turnovers, 18 points. How do you fix that? Just keep.
Give me your assessment on the turnovers, Jim. You mentioned a little bit round.
Or just nonchalant with the ball, expecting to happen, anticipating the guy's going to make a move.
Finds Coffee in the corner with 5 to shoot. Elevates over the top of the
back to the right side, and Coffee able to negotiate.
Wear change at halftime. He's now, I believe, wearing Giannis is after wearing. We love Giannis, by the way. Great
no,
player.
we do, but bro, that's just not happening.
He was 0 for 1 in the first half, talking about Coffee's. I think for Christmas, secret thing about the headband. It works. Defensively, 64% from the field. Coffee in the corner, a catch. As we come out of the break, Nuggets have the lead. They have the basketball. And a clever play there for the Nuggets, 68-59. Jackson turns the corner, draws the ire of Jokic. Loud.
Zoo inside.
Brown misses, whistle, loose ball foul. Reggie, a foul line jumper is long, and Bruce again tonight for the ill Michael Porter Jr. Gordon. Morris tries to drive on Jokic, ball fake and walled off, sends it back. And Jokic reels in the loose ball for rebound number 6. Whistle, pushing foul against the Clippers, and that'll be the whistle, travel, turnover. I'm a believer in the letter of the law.
Oh, stop it.
They're not just a purist. Their hot shooting has kept them in it, but they've got to find a way to slow down the Denver players. You can see Luke Kennard, Kawhi Leonard, and Paul George not believe starting lineups in the availability of your 2 stars, in particular with Kawhi. Morris draws a crowd, maintains the bounce, pump fake, leans into Murray. Also just 9 of 14 from the free throw line here. This one.
Well, it goes back to what the team is going to be like. We have yet.
Clippers come in at 11-8, just a game out of first place in the Western. Brown in overdrive, stumbles, double teamed by his good one is a pit bull.
I'll take him all day.
Whistle and a foul, I believe. Hasn't missed a free throw all night long.
Nope.
Good, but it pales in comparison to the Clippers' 62%. Look at that. They lost the game and they shoot 60%. Let's see if they can keep it up. They got 18 minutes. Canchar in the corner for a great look at a 3. It spins off the iron, rail back and won the game down the stretch. Gonna have to come back from this one. Gets a step on Murray, gets off the whistle.
Excellent patience that time by Senior, able to get to a spot and ultimately finish.
Canchar on the wing. Gordon, mid-range.
Basketball player is the #1 option. He's a second or third
team. Gordon attacks. Just kind of hang. You look at their record is 11-7. It doesn't seem that impressive. They are relatively healthy. Batum, a straightaway 3.
And that's it. And that's the Nuggets. That's what they have
to the paint. Bluffs the 15-footer. Powell is alone in the corner for the 3. 11 turnovers, 18 Nugget. Morris again faking the 3. Gordon, what a move. Down the lane, but loses the ball. It's knocked out of bounds. 81-68. Whistle and a loose ball foul against Batum was. I kid. I was this for the next 15 years and not miss a beat, and the league will be that.
So not only did he lose the weight, in the bump, you got to drop that weight.
Well, we're talking with some of the Clipper coaches over the years. The new physique and the added fitness, that is no longer a thing. While he does, Canchar misses inside a whistle with a foul, go to the line for a couple of free throws.
Is what you hear.
Yeah, I'm sure how you give back by using #NBA Cares. To learn more, I would have slapped you and be able to hear.
Yeah,
is what you're saying. Covington. Powell, another clean look at a 3. It's got a dribble or a travel, I'll never know. Reed recovers and knocks
down to the ground, both feet, but a foot touch the ground.
Shouldn't you be able to hear that, Jim?
No, not a deflection.
12 double-digit comebacks in the NBA this year. Very sharp here in the final 42 seconds of this third quarter. They get the ball to start the 4th. Wall is aware. Down the lane, a whistle. Reed, how about this? 34 of his 65 made shoot tonight's game. Jackson requesting a screen from Covington. To Covington in the corner to Batum ahead of the horn. It doesn't. Upping the 3. Batum, a catch and shoot triple try. Straight. Brown to the middle of the lane. He Contested mid-range shot hits.
Has to pull up jump shot.
Powell accelerates, draws the contact.
The initial defender, which is Norman Powell, to get back and ultimately.
These non-Jokic minutes are massive. When Jokic is a minus 15, it's the second biggest discrepancy, only to Steph's Zubac. It was an empty possession last time down. Nice Smith, fast on fast. Wall down the lane, off the window.
Wall and length, so he was able to win that battle with Ishmael.
Canchar inside working against Wall. Covington strong drive, hammered by.
Those free throws, we got to take advantage of the line.
And save big today. The beat takes it to the rim, blocked from behind. What a play off the leg of
Canchar did an excellent job of blocking from behind.
Wall from the wing to the lane.
Covington on Jamal Murray is a tough screen. He didn't move.
For Denver. Into Canchar. Recovers after a tough pass.
That close to getting a steal on that possession. You miss it.
Wall feeling good. Misses wide right. Defense. Whips it up to Canchar for the triple. That is set tonight. Powell inside. Finds an open Morris for the catch and shoot three. We talked about the non-Jokic minutes. When Jokic is on the floor.
Leg was back. That gave Jokic the
2 for 2. We've all been there in the NBA. Canchar makes this fourth quarter down 13. Morris gets deep into the paint. Backward pass inside the zoo, but it's deflected out of Murray mid-range. Knocks it.
Denver, which good teams do. They come back and they make you pay for that.
Here's another opportunity. Murray out to the races. He's going to add to the ledger there as Murray misses the three. Jackson back the other way, coasting in for this.
That is not a big separation, so no matter where you're at in the West, but it gives position to continue to move up the ladder standing.
Reed hangs inside.
Williams, their best interior defender, and yet still.
A couple of big games. Maxey has been out. Cavaliers got off to a great surprise. They got some very, very young talent.
Yep. And teams that could win it, but a lot of uncertainty in between.
Me through. The time is now. Gordon gets easy and some miscues, and then minimizing their own. Only 6 turnovers for Denver. Dr. Naismith's readings and writings.
Oh, you mean? Oh, so they were.
Lisa, like it's
I've
got like
seen
some
it.
Special, like.
I did. You know, I and see some of the, the memorabilia.
Special place to see a basketball.
No, and the beauty of it is, it's like
Ball gets lodged in between the rim.
Did you catch my pretzel?
When the game is on the line, as I've said before, just endless. They've already been ruled out for Sunday. Murray down the lane, no rebound, tapped up at 05-88. Nuggets out in front. Murray with man to beat, sidesteps off the window. Once again, stellar games, 30 and 28 against the Clippers.
Finds ways to put the ball in the basket at a high rate again. He's just capitalizing off the opportunity.
This at 5 rebounds in 31 minutes. And looking more.
Basketball fan, you love to see Jamal Murray back and healthy and playing. And young men like that who've been through some adversity and get the
percent. You know, I have so much faith in the Clipper roster. I wish he'll be around the corner, but there'll be work to do. Thankfully, we're still in no.
The only one in his boat. So, a lot of teams know the multiple injuries to their key players.
Ball movement. Kawhi Leonard has looked very good. Now it's just really about getting off the rust.
Body, which requires a longer length of time to.
Well, Kawhi has said they're going to enter a dark tunnel, or they're in it now, but they're out tonight and has for the last couple of ball games, not due to a knee injury. Due to
the year, you don't go hard over the summer. Your first admission to training camp, those kind of.
He was ready physically for.
But is there a difference going?
Was actually scrimmage that first day of practice. Usually, like he looked very good physically, but again, there's going to be a ton of rust. Smith and the Nuggets. They do say they got it off. Doom to Covington. Great pass in the corner to Coffee for 3. After he switched out of one of the greatest sneakers of all time. They're PGs, not Giannis's. So he does get a bit of a pass.
The Concord.
Although I find it interesting that I was digging it. But I was surprised that I am not surprised that he played 20 games. So a ton of games who are going to do something special, especially with the
being able to see, and that means something. I mean, Bones may not be a household one that they needed bigger wings to defend and do some different things.
great guys not in the rotation. 12-7 on the year. Clippers are going to fall to 11. An easy game for the Clippers, and Ty Lue as the Clippers